I've been getting a lot of questions in my DM. Um, I know you guys have seen some of my lives over the last couple of days. That was one of the reasons why I haven't really been on like that. I really had to kind of get off and like reflect. You know what I mean? And I'm getting your questions. I'm getting your answers. Before I got off here today, I said I'm going to make it a point to where I address a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Right here, right now. So I don't have to do it later. I'm not finna get into a lot of things because I have already vowed that it's certain things that I'm just going to wash my hands of. But there was certain questions that you guys had sent me that I said, you know what, I'm going to answer these questions because I seen them repetitive. And that's it. Let me get it. Let me pull it up off my notes. I'm sorry, y'all. I just don't. There's certain things that I'm not going to get into, but there are certain questions that I am going to answer. One, am I going to still cover the Niah Harris case? Yes, I am. What I've been trying to do when it comes down to Niah Harris is not make a series out of it. That has never been my intentions when it came down to Niah. With Niah, I want to see people held responsible. Period. You feel me? Anytime an update come, yes, I try to bring you guys those updates and things, and I try to bring them. I try to do them correctly as possible. I know there's a lot of shit that's surrounding Niah, and it can get real stuffy. But I feel like that we've been losing a lot of focus on what's going on, who did what, yada yada yada. Man, it's all about us all rallying together and getting justice for this baby. That's it. That's all. And I want it to be done, and it will be done. And since I've started covering this case, I'm not going to quit on this case. Wherever I could be used at, I want to be used. You know what I'm saying? I'm very attached to this case. I need to see. I need to see a lot of people held responsible. There are some things that have come out. I'm going to compile everything and get it into a nice video for you, so we can give you some updates when it come down to that. So yeah, stay tuned for it. But hopefully, I just kind of want everybody to just wait until this trial. I can't wait for it. I want to see. I want to see a lot of people held accountable. I really, really, really do. Let me get into these next questions. Hold on one second. Do I have any ill will with other content creators? No, I do not. Let me tell you something. Me being pissed off at another content creator is not doing anything but bothering my soul. I can't. Things happen. I'm aware of what they are, and I have moved accordingly. I don't have no malice or no hate in my heart. It is what the fuck it is. As far as anybody who I've had on my platform and I've supported on my platform, and you no longer see on my platform, it is what it is. You dig what I mean? After the whole situation with JJ and everybody else, and I want to say this very clear too. I will say shout out to JJ. I will. Now she might not have done everything correctly, but when I'm saying in terms of me, you feel what I mean? She was the only person that took accountability when it came down to, you know what I'm saying, apologizing. You know what I'm saying? She disrespected me in private, and when she apologized in public. And I appreciate that shit. She kept it a buck, you know what I'm saying, inside out. So even though there was things that I felt like, you know what I'm saying, could have been handled differently, I don't have no ill will to Shorty. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. I want that to be very, very clear. You know what I'm saying? Honestly speaking, if it wasn't for her video, I don't think there was a lot of things that I would even found out. So, you know what I mean, or whatever. I do appreciate that part. I do. So yeah, I don't have no ill will. I just know that, you know what I'm saying, I have to long handle spoon people now. You feel me? And I appreciated the apology on her end. You know what I'm saying, when it comes down to that. So yes, I don't have any problems with that. You guys ask me that with everybody, and I'm going to come down the line with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So therefore we can be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? I never really dealt with Shank like that. I gave him an extended love to him through his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying, through Miss Parker or whatever like this. From what I've known, it we was all advocating for the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere down the line, everybody had their own, you know what I'm saying, mind frame of what they wanted to do when it came down to their channels. And I ain't got no shame or blame. I mean, they ain't got nothing to do with me. You feel what I'm saying? But no, I don't have no ill will with this nigga neither, because I didn't really talk to him on a day-to-day basis. I just showed love, and I think the love, I guess, was returned back to me because we had a mutual person that we both fucked with at the time. You know what I'm saying? Mocha didn't really deal with Mocha like that neither. You feel what I mean? We talked over here through this internet. You seen that she called in. Some of the things that she called in and say allowed for me to put two and two together to let me know what was going on and what I needed to do going forward. You feel what I mean? So no, I don't have any ill will towards her. You feel me? I don't have any ill will towards no one. Never have. That's why a lot of this stuff was like very crazy to me. You feel what I'm saying? So no, I do not have any issues with her. You know, I kind of made it a point to how I felt. I kind of keep it vocal a little bit. So I think that was like self-explanatory. She let me know what was going on from her opinion. I listened to it. That's all I could do. And I moved on from it. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. As far as Miss Parker, no, we don't have no more talking or dealings in with it. I've got a lot of information from a lot of the people that was in her camp. And it lets me know, and it let me know, you know what I'm saying, that she was never fucking with me like that. You feel what I'm saying? And I've seen it. You know what I mean? I got a lot of messages, and I just wasn't aware that, you know, she wasn't fucking with me like that. So yes, the feeling is mutual. We do not fuck with each other, okay? She don't fuck with me. I definitely don't fuck with her, especially after seeing a lot of things that were said. So yes, that's it. What I do want to say is that I do apologize. Like I said, some weeks, a lot of times, there was a lot of people who went over there and subscribed off the love of me. You know what I mean? And my only problem was that I would have never allowed some of you guys to go over there if I would have known, you know what I mean, or whatever. It was really nothing, never organic. And it was never nothing authentic. You feel what I mean? I'm not going to sugarcoat no shit. I don't want no problems with no shit. I don't want you going over there bashing, shout it. Listen, it is what it is. She has her platform. I have mine. We are not in cahoots. We never have been. I thought we was cordial. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I respected her as another content creator. I never hesitated to show her love. I just didn't know that, you know what I'm saying, behind closed doors, you know what I'm saying, she didn't fuck with me like that. So now that I know, and I have the proof of that, you feel what I'm saying? Yes, the feelings is very mutual. So please don't call me or ask me nothing about that. All right, I'm not going to talk about it no more. I don't care to discuss it no more. It is what it is. You feel what I mean? So, yeah, please refrain from mentioning me on her platform. Please refrain from mentioning me on any platform, because I don't mention no one else. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I bowed out from that shit. I wish everybody, when it comes down to this YouTube shit, the best. You feel what I'm saying? I wish y'all the best. Just leave me the fuck alone. That's just what it is. My priority has always been these kids. It's going to stay on these kids. And that's all I really wanted to be about. So if you like in my DM and you're constantly asking me to have a sit down with somebody who don't give a fuck about me, you're going to get blocked. It's just that simple. I mean it, and I mean it in the most respectful, disrespectful way ever. Please don't ask me questions about that shit. Everybody has made their beds. Everybody has made their choices. You feel me? So hey, all we got to do now is live in them. You know what I mean? That's it. That's all. So that's it. Do not please group me with no one. And I want this to be very, very clear. Do not group me with no one. No one. All right. I'm asking for you guys, if you're in my Discord, if you're in my YouTube comments, please don't mention them. No one. I want to restore my channel back to good vibes. I had went and did some keywords. You know what I'm saying? So if you mention these people name, it won't come up. It won't come up. So that is that. So with that being said, I'm hoping everybody watched this video and understand that, yeah, that's where that is going. Okay. Another question. Oh, the last person y'all asked me about Kiwana. Me and Kiwana actually talked over the phone. You feel what I'm saying? We both sent olive branches to each other. You feel what I mean? Don't have any issues with that neither. You dig what I mean? I wish everybody the best. I just want to refrain from being mentioned on anybody else's platform, and I promise to God I would do the actual fucking same. Hold on one second. I think it was like two more questions. Oh, am I still doing the the holiday drive in Detroit and Atlanta? Yes, I will. I will be doing it. We did not end up doing a Thanksgiving turkey drive or whatever because I'm actually contributing to somebody else's turkey drive here in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I didn't actually do it because we had to deafen the family, and it would have just been too much me trying to do it. But yes, I will be in Detroit and in Atlanta, and we will be doing things for the kids as far as Christmas and stuff like that is concerned. You see what I'm saying? So yes, we got that going on. And what was the last question? It was like a couple more. Hold on, y'all. Because I had them in 3 different spots. Oh, yeah, let me just answer this. This is really not really a question, but people get confused with. What is the difference between Twitch and YouTube? Okay, YouTube and Twitch is pretty much the same thing. They're just different platforms to where that I stream on. My Twitch is a little bit more frugal. You feel what I'm saying? I do a lot of things on my Twitch outside of YouTube, because YouTube have a lot of parameters of things that I can't do. Like I want to like listen to me. I have music nights, oldie nights. You know what I'm saying? I have like 90 nights. You know what I'm saying? R&B nights, old school nights, and I can only do a little snippet on YouTube because once some music is played, they will pause live and they'll kick me off. And sometimes, you know what I mean, I can get a strike on my channel. So, you know what I mean, or whatever. Twitch allows me to do it. Now, we do have a thing called Vlogmas that comes up, and it starts December 1st. So where we give you 25 days, every single day, of something that we do for the holidays. It could be holiday games, it could be holiday themes, it could be holiday something. We will be participating in Vlogmas. So please, 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 you know what I mean, or whatever, make sure you guys follow my Twitch. Again, you do not have to pay to follow my Twitch. Okay, when you see people giving me gifteds and stuff and subscribing to my channel, it's only because they're trying to help me reach a certain goal. Okay, I have never reached 4K on my Twitch. So when you see people subscribing, they're trying to help me reach that goal, but you can actually follow me for free. All right, you do not have to definitely subscribe. I want to clear that up because some people always be having in their brain like, "Too, you after money, too, you after this and this," and no, it has nothing to do with it. You do it on your own. Am I trying to get the 4K subscribers? Hell yeah, it's a personal goal of mine. Why wouldn't I? You feel me? So sometimes you hear me say on YouTube, look, instead of you guys giving me those super chats, you know what I'm saying, come over to my Twitch and use that money to subscribe to me to help my goal. I'd rather for you to do it that way because is going towards something, versus YouTube, all they do is tax half of that shit anyway. So that's the only reason what I was saying with that. I'm hoping that I answered a lot of you guys' questions. We're going to be back to business as usual, you know what I mean, and that is covering these cases, that is doing full and complete, you know what I'm saying. I want to do justice for everybody who you seen me start off with. I'm not going to end it until we get justice from them people. Okay, I don't have any problems with nobody. I just want everybody to leave me the fuck alone. Like seriously. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to be doing a Twitch marathon from November and December, because these are the last 2 days of the year. Since January 1st, I've been trying to get to 4K subscribers on my Twitch. I've come to 2K. I got to 3K last year, but I have not been able to do it. And half of it has been because I've been doing a lot of things to where I've been out in the field and I haven't just been able to sit in this room and just stream. You dig? And I know a lot of it is my consistency, but I'm going to lock in. It's time to lock back in. I know I have been going away, but I had to do a little mental reset. But we back now. You know what I mean? And everything's good. So I hope I answered your questions going forward. This video will probably be up for about 5 days for everybody to understand. Like, don't bother me with nobody else. I don't care about nothing else. If it's not about these children, if it's not about getting pure justice for these kids, then it's not a concern of mine. I also want you guys to make sure you start tuning in to Sister Sunday. We did the last Sister Sunday and it was baggage, about baggage, and I think it was a very good thing. If you did not catch that, please go watch it. With AJ, we got Sister Sunday is going to be looking a little different going forward. We're going to be having prayer on there. It's going to be a lot of things that's going on. AJ brought a lot of ideas to me that I feel like would be very dope, and we're going to incorporate that. So, yes, that's what we've been kind of like going through and trying to work out. Shamika's grandmother had died, so we wasn't able to do it the Sunday before and introduce everything, but we will be introducing everything, not this Sunday, okay, but the next Sunday. I got something going on with some friends of mine or whatever that we're doing on this Sunday or whatever. So yes, next Sunday is when we're going to be starting that, okay? Yeah, I miss AJ prayers. I need a lot of them. So make sure that you guys tune in to Sister Sunday. Look, y'all tune in for the drama. Y'all tune in when I'm flipping the fuck out. Y'all tune in when people flipping the fuck out on me. Y'all tune in when there's sisters going against each other and shit. Y'all tune in to all of that. Tune into something meaningful. Sister Sunday, that is also my nonprofit. We do a lot of beautiful things over there. So tune in. Follow my Discord. If you come on my Discord and you start talking about certain people that I just mentioned, I'm blocking you, okay? Don't call me and say, please, reblock. No. This right here should get you all going good. All right. So please, Niah McMichael, I have done her case. Okay. What people don't understand, and this is my thing, I be wanting people to go in the crates and just not look at just the drama shit. Niah McMichael Rogers, I actually had her dad. We actually did the Black Diamonds video. Had all of them in there. Kimani Lateef, London Thomas, Janiah's father, everything. I've had a lot of videos about Janiah. Go in the crates and just type Niah McMichael. KC, he's somebody who's been a very big, strong advocate for Niah McMichael. The thing about it is that her case was actually getting like Naziah's case, to where it was just more drama affiliated with it than focusing on these damn kids. And it takes a toll on you. But yes, make sure you go there and see it. All right. I love all of y'all. I'll be back tomorrow. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. I'm hoping you guys are gearing up on the holidays. All right. We have a full array of videos tomorrow. So I'm going to be jumping on early. I will be missing in action for 2 days, and that's when Shamika go to Boston. But other than that, I'm going to be here. And I think the 2 days that I'll be missing to be Sunday and Monday. But other than that, you should be good to go. Okay? I hope I answered everybody's questions. I love the fuck out y'all. And I'm going to see y'all. Bro. I am going to see you guys tomorrow. Please meet me here tomorrow. We're going to have a good time.